Don't let life take you under as far as your mental, because if you let life take you under as far as your mental, it's going to also affect your physical. It's going to also affect your spiritual if you don't have that in alignment. It's going to affect everything that's going on outside of you and internally as well. We're in a time now where we could feel the pressure. The pressure could really set in real heavy, you know? We're in a time where the world is, vast majority of the world is a dead population, man. Not a lot of people are in tune with the spirit. Not a lot of people are in tune with God or have a relationship with God. You know, everybody else have different belief systems. Some people don't have a belief system at all, straight atheists. And some people they don't believe in anything. Like it's just that's just the way it go, you know. But it's okay, you know. God still loves all people. God still loves each and every individual that is on this earth. No matter how much dirt they find themselves doing, no matter how many things they tuck away in the closet, you know, he still loves everybody. He still loves all. And that's the main thing. It's never too late to, repent and turn your life around no matter where you find yourself at. We're just in a time now where it's very challenging, it's very difficult. You know, I'm a Gen Zer. I'm sure many of us are going through the same problems and issues, just different occurrences and different situations, of course. You know, nobody could walk in the shoes that you walk. The only person that could fill your shoes is you. Nobody knows how many miles you've walked. You know, you had to go through hell and back, I'm sure of it. We all have, in different ways, different forms, different fashions. We all have a different way that our life has been equipped to us by the man upstairs. You know, that's just the way it has to be. That's the way that it has to go. Everybody has a testimony, though. Everybody has a story that is worth sharing, that is worth telling. Don't ever short yourself of that. Express yourself. Tell your story the way you want to tell it. Put it out there to the world. You know, a lot of people just like to cast judgment among others and don't even know the full background of a person. You know, every person that walks this earth is a full blown testimony just walking past you. Walking in the store, driving, you see all different people driving their cars. All those people in the vehicle has a testimony. All of them. You literally don't know what a person could be going through, man. But I say all this to say, right? We gotta just stay grounded. We gotta make sure that we're just staying calm. We're staying zen. But you gotta make sure you're praying, man. You gotta make sure you're keeping fruits of gratitude in your spirit, fruits of gratitude in your mind. The wisdom comes from calmness. The wisdom comes from being still, allowing the downloads, allowing God to talk to you, hearing His voice, because that's where it really comes in. If you just really tune in and tap in, it comes straight from the source like that. I feel like we're in a world where everybody is just moving at a fast, rapid pace because that's what social media pushed on us. That's the agenda that the media pushed on us, that you gotta have this by a certain age, you gotta have that by a certain age. If you're not here, you're not successful. If you're not here by 35, you're a failure. If you're not here by 30, you're a failure. And we see all the successes that all different age groups is obtaining, like teenagers becoming millionaires with a snap of a finger. People under 25 is becoming wealthy, rich. You know, we see it all the time, and that's making everybody else, no matter how old you are, that's making everybody else scramble and scrape and change and try to make moves, trying to get to that next stratosphere. Where at the end of the day, It don't matter how much money you have in your pocket. It don't matter how much cars, how much chains you got around your neck, your wrist. It doesn't matter about none of that, because in the end of the day, under the sun, like in the book of Ecclesiastes, we can get all of these things. We could obtain all of this materialistic items, and no matter how much we get of it, it's not going to fulfill our soul. It's not going to fulfill our purpose. It's not going to make us feel like we got the overtop achievement, especially for when we're trying our best to get closer to God. In all honesty, all of that stuff pushes you further away from God. Because 9 times out of 10, or, most of the world, right, they put all of that stuff over God himself. They put how many women they could sleep with over God. They put how many cars they can own over God. They put how much money they could make over God. They make that their God. They put drugs and vices over him, when they're not even making God their vice. You understand what I'm saying? So, we gotta just slow down sometimes, most of the time, because, we gotta not allow our brains to be molded into this corruption of a society and the agenda that they pushed on us. I don't know who this video is going to reach. I don't know how many people's going to see this video, but I'm making this off of the strength of just following my faith, and I just felt led to create this video. No reaction. This is just straight seriousness right now. I feel like just has to be more awareness brought to the community, more awareness brought to the people, to the masses, that, we're literally in the end times, we're in the end days, we're in the final hour, the last hour. And what that means is time is running out, man. You see it all around us. You see the world, the destruction that's just all around us in today's time. It's just a lot of people just try to block it out. And that's fine. You could block that out. That's perfectly fine. But you got to make sure you're rooted in God, man. You got to make sure you're prayed up. You got to make sure you got your armor on. You got to make sure that you're in alignment with God's commandments. And we're going to fall short. Life comes with sin. We're going to sin. But we got to repent. We got to get back on the horse, and we got to keep going. For real. It's like, all seriousness, like, time is ticking, man. We don't know how much time we have left. It also says in the Bible we have to be alert. We have to stay alert, as if a thief was coming at nighttime. We have to be alert. We have to remain ready. We have to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make this video, man. I felt led to make this video, and I'm happy I made this video. I don't even care if I get 0 views on it. I know my daughter will tap in one day with my whole channel. I'm honestly building this channel from the ground, so she can see how her father trained of thought was, and then her kids, and then her kids, and her kids, and her kids, and so on. This is just for generations, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, human average life is only 75 years. So, hey, you do the math. I'm 25. I approximately have 50 years left on this earth, and the first 25 years went by just like that. It's crazy, man. But if you guys tuned into this video, thank you. I hope this reached you. I hope it's touched you. I hope it connected with your mind in some sorts of way. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. If you're new to the channel and I earned your sub, subscribe to the channel. You already know what to do. Hit the red button. More videos on the way. We're going to keep going up, keep rising. Because the only way is up. You can't look down. Only way is up. That's the only way to go. Thanks to God. Thank you to the Great Omega for allowing me to create this video. You guys be safe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.